What up, y'all? Welcome. This is the first live. First live. We live, baby. This the post game pull up with HOV, episode number 4. Uh, gonna get through week 7. Boy, this was a terrible week for football, man. There was a lot of upsets. But man, let's get into this, man. We're gonna start this off with a rest in peace to my commanders. Terrible. It's terrible, man. I'm pretty sure y'all all seen the John Allen uh, post game interview in the locker room where he's pretty upset. Pretty upset. Y'all hear a bunch of F bombs, all kind of shit, man. And I feel him. I feel him. Been on the team 7 years. If I'm not mistaken, John Allen only been to the playoffs, I want to say 2 years out of that 7. Yeah, he's fed up, man. I mean, the defense did what all they can do, holding the Giants to 14 points. They scored that 14 points in the first half, and helped them to 0 in the second half. And the offense couldn't give you nothing. That 7 points came from a muff punt, and that's how we capitalized. We was already in red zone that muff punt, and then we scored. It's a terrible game, man. It's every week. It's the same shit. Starting off slow. I mean, Eric Bieniemy. That's what we had last season. Like what we bring you here for. You 2-time Super Bowl champion. One is supposedly supposed to be one of the best play callers in the league, and we started off slow every game this season except for one game, and that was against Philly. We jumped out. Other than that, it's just been slow, man. It's been terrible. Ron Rivera need to go, man. You need to go. Your time is up. I think the game has passed you by. Um, your adjustments is just too late in games. Um, the front office need to go because y'all don't do nothing excuse me, to make us better. Y'all don't go out there. Y'all don't acquire nobody. Y'all don't get no trades. Y'all don't do no in-season trades. Um, Philly get better and better all throughout the year. Off season, during the season, they just got Kevin Byard, bro. They feel a crack in they system, and they fill that shit up quick. Us, we so content about what we got, bro. We just lost our free safety the week before last, bro. Why we ain't out there trying to acquire nobody? It's crazy, bro. They too comfortable, man. What y'all getting paid for? This team is mediocre, man. To me, one of our best players in the secondary just went out. Derek Forrest, Defoe, went out on IR. Why y'all not going to go look for a replacement, bro? We bringing in other players from the practice squad. It's week 7, bro. We not out of contention yet. But with the moves y'all making, there's no hope. There's no hope. We fall at 3-4 to one of the worst teams in the league. We let the Giants beat us. We let the Bears beat us. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. And your job is on the line, and you're not trying to do nothing to get better. All you guys' jobs is on the line. And y'all just too content, man. Y'all not trying to do nothing, man. And you hear all the rumors about trading Montez Sweat and Chase Young. Why? Why? Them the only dudes on the defense right now that's producing. Uh, I think Montez Sweat got 5.5 sacks, 5 sacks. Chase Young got 6 sacks. And this is the people you want to get rid of? Why? These is 2 first-round picks, bro. They getting better and better after each game. Chase Young came back from a terrible knee injury where he tore his knee up in 3 places. Took most of last season off, came the last 3 games. And now he got, what's this, week 7? He played 6 games, bro, and he got 6 sacks. He's in the top 10 as far as pass win rate and for most QB pressures. Come on now, you don't get rid of players like that, man. Yeah, he was off to a slow start his second season, and within that season he got hurt. He was out for the season. Last season he spent what 14 games out, came back the last three, and now look at him. This dude was a rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. Come on, he's showing you who he is, bro. He want that contract. We didn't pick up his fifth year option, so now he playing his ass off, and y'all talking about getting rid of him. For who? For who? We damn sure don't need no picks because y'all don't know how to draft. And the players that y'all did draft, y'all talking about getting rid of them. I wouldn't get rid of nobody on that offensive line. Everybody on that offensive line can get paid, but everybody else can go. Everybody else is expendable, bro. Um, Sorry to be long-winded about that, but that's my team, y'all. So I gotta give it to y'all. You know, I'm honest. I talk shit about every team. I gotta talk shit about mine too, and I'm one of the biggest critics when it comes to my team too. They had my mood all fucked up Sunday, man. My energy was off Sunday, man. Fucking with this team, losing to the Giants. It could have been anybody else. We lost two. I would have chucked it up as a L. All right, but the fucking Giants, bro, they ain't scored a touchdown in the first half all season, but they scored two touchdowns in the first half on us. Tell me where the fuck that makes sense at. It don't. But to the next story, man. Bijan Robinson. He wasn't on the injury report. Um, it wasn't announced before the game that he had some type of illness. I was watching part of that game, and I see bro not in on no plays. Didn't get no targets, no rush, and I've just traded for him this week, and I put him in my starting lineup. Thank God I still won, but he gave me a big fat donut, and it wasn't said that this dude was battling the illness. Why the fuck wasn't that on the injury report? So now the league is looking into investigating the Falcons for not putting that on there, which you got to do that, you know, for all type of money purposes, bro. All type of money purposes. You know, the league done lost money for that, so I think they gonna find the shit out of the Falcons for that one because that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Had this been something pregame, everybody could have adjusted their lineups. There's people just doing prize picks off of this. You know, the league took an L for that, so I don't know what's going on over there in Atlanta and Arthur Smith, but that was some dumb shit. Um, Hopefully he's back this week. But even if he's back this week, who's to say they gonna give him, you know, most of the target share, man? I seen Cordell Patterson in there getting targets and getting rushes. Tyler Algier. It's just a mess. It's too much. It's too much going on. It's too much talent on that team, on that offense, and you just never know. You know, for fantasy purposes, you just never know who's going to be who. Except for Drake London, he seems like he's the only one, you know, that's going to give you some solid production. Brock Purdy, two L's in a row. Uh, Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. It's two games. Uh, Two games without Debo. A game and a half without Trent. Trent Williams. And Brock Purdy looks just okay. He's not that MVP candidate that everybody thought he was gonna be. Uh, Shit, last two games, three touchdowns, three interceptions, two L's. Granted, last week lost. Yeah, he didn't play good, but it wasn't on him. He drove his team down there, uh, you know, for them to win the game, and then the kicker missed the kick to ultimately win the game. So I wouldn't put that on him. Uh, but he's a starter. He's a starting quarterback, so you know how that goes. Starting quarterback gets the L or the W, so you gotta hold that L, my man. But it seems like without Debo and Trent Young, this team is just okay. You know, y'all spank the Cowboys, and then y'all take two back-to-back L's. Um, but this goes to show it's the system that he's in. Brock Purdy is in. It's not Brock Purdy the player, because he's not going to give you nothing outside of the system. He's just a regular quarterback who's going to, give you what is in front of him. That's it. He's not going to give you nothing like Patrick Mahomes. He's not going to win the game for you. He's going to manage the game for you, and, he was a good game manager without turning the ball over. But now that you see he's turning the ball over, you know, they got a couple L's. But, I wouldn't say the 49ers is still not that team to make it deep in the playoffs or ultimately go to the Super Bowl. I think, they're just probably hitting a couple rough patches. It's the league, man. It happens. You're not going to have a good game every game, uh, and you're not going to win every game. It's any given Sunday, any given Monday, now any given Thursday. Any given Thursday, you can catch an L, bro, from any and everybody. You know, it's out now. People got film on you. People know what your weaknesses is. People is gonna expose some things to you that you may not be ready for, and people, defensive coordinators, is gonna draw some shit up to ultimately, make you have a bad game. But this is a copycat league, so just take the Browns game. You know, that game didn't go as good for the 49ers. He had some struggles in that game. Boom, now it's out. Now the defensive coordinator for the Vikings. What's my man name? Brian Flores. You know what I'm saying? Took heed, draw up some shit. Now you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take out Christian McCaffrey. We're gonna make Brock Purdy beat us. And look, the defensive backs played solid. That was a solid game for them last night. Uh, just a good game overall, man. I mean, the 49ers ain't getting their ass whooped. They barely losing. All they got to do is clean that shit up. They'll be right back. Um, next topic, though. The Raiders. Come on, Raiders. What the hell is going on over there, man? I know we lost to the Bears. But damn. Y'all let a dude who played Division 2 come out there and beat y'all ass. Oh man, I know Suave ain't gonna like that one. I know a couple of my homies ain't gonna like that one, but man, Raiders, y'all looking bad, man. Damn. All right, so if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all know that I picked Devontae Adams to go over 74 yards on my prize picks. 58 yards. He had 49 in the first half, in the first quarter. Man, what's going on, man? I just don't know. I ain't really watched a Raider game this season. I want to say I watched like a few plays, on YouTube TV. You can watch the 4 games at once. The Raiders just don't interest me, man. And I think this all because of Josh Daniels. I just not a fan of him. Never been a fan of him when he's with New England. Why? Because it's New England. Never was a fan of him when he was with Denver. Not a fan of him now. I just don't like, bruh. It's something about him. I fuck with Josh Jacobs. I fuck with Devontae Adams. I like Jacoby Myers. He doing his thing this season. I even like Michael Mayer out of Notre Dame. But I can't fuck with Josh. Sorry, McDaniels. This boy's trash, man. Get him out of there. Get him the fuck out of here. Hopefully, they need Jimmy G to come back, man, because Brian Hoyer, I mean, man, I think that nigga Brian Hoyer older than me. Shit. Somebody look that up for me. Let me know how let me look it up. Fuck it. Brian Hoyer. 38 years old. Yeah, he's older than me. Oh man, how's he still got a job, bro? That's crazy. I mean, I know he knows the system well, but come on, man, you can't pick up nobody else. This guy named Kaepernick is ready to come back to the league that I know for sure can do better than Brian Hoyer. I don't get it. I mean, RG3 is an analyst. He can do better than Brian Hoyer. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Um, Enough about the Raiders, though, man. But as I was alluding to earlier, Eagles, man, they strike again. The Eagles strike again, man. Shout out to their GM, man. I just love GMs who do their job, bro. And that man is always on his fucking job, man. Shout out to the Eagles, man. I know we're divisional opponents, but I'm a realist when it comes to this game. And y'all got one hell of a GM, bro. Uh, y'all secondary banged up. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Gather up a couple picks and a safety that's not doing so well in your system. Ship him the fuck up out of here. Get up out of here. And yeah, shout out to Howie, man. Howie Roseman is doing his fucking job. Uh, and then you go get one of the best safeties in the league. Kevin Byard, man, I want to say what, a couple seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, he was leading the league in picks. Man, that's crazy. Same trade partner for the AJ Brown trade. Man, Howie Roseman, man, he shit. Do they give GM awards? 'Cause if so, he got it, man. That dude don't stop. He don't miss. He don't miss. That's crazy. He go and sign Julio. Now I'm saying, not saying that Julio is just, it's the Julio, you know what I'm saying, of old with Atlanta. But Julio still got something in the tank, I believe. And I believe, once he get a few games under his belt, get his legs up under him, they gonna do some damage, man. That's another option on the field. My gosh, you got to think about Goddard. AJ Brown gonna carve you up for like 11, 12 catches for 150. You got to worry about Devontae Smith getting behind your damn defense, blowing the doors off y'all. You got to worry about DeAndre Swift and then Kenneth Gainwell. And not only that, the fucking brotherly shove, bro. Come on now, they was 4 for 4 on fourth down. Get it for a touchdown. Like, it can't be stopped, man. Like, I know I said the 49ers, a week or two ago, but shit, the Eagles is gonna get stronger and stronger, bro. They got a more what's the word I'm looking for? Competitive schedule coming up. Schedule about to get harder, but I think they're gonna be able to suffice and get some W's out of those hard games, man. I don't really see Eagles taking too many L's. They that Jets game, it was a fluke, but like I said, you're gonna have bad games sometime. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the games that you expect, oh man, I'm about to go up on these sorry ass niggas. That's be the games that you anticipate playing your best game, end up being your worst game because you trying too hard. I didn't have games in basketball, football where I'm like, oh nigga. Quick story. My 17th birthday, I had a basketball game. My first game, my favorite uncle, my Uncle Skeeter. Shout out to my Uncle Skeeter. He came to at my school. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to try to drop 50. Bruh, I'm over there doing too much, making myself tired, and my legs is just not up under me far as like my jump shot, taking it to the rack, playing defense. Know what I'm saying? I get a breakaway steal. Know what I'm saying? And I used to have ups, y'all. I used to can dunk. Instead of dunking it, I just laid it up because I missed too many shots. So I'm telling them I'm going for 50 since y'all coming to my game. And I end up having a weak ass 21 points, bro. And I missed by like 20 shots. So, I get it. I get it. Some games, you know what I'm saying? You anticipate having a good game. You know you can beat the other team. It's easy, but you just doing too much and you stopping yourself. That's the type of game I think that was for Jalen Hurts in that Eagles game. And then, shit, that defense, man, that defense ain't no pushovers neither, no. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to bring it. You gonna have to bring it. You gonna have to beat us today. And They brought it. So, you're going to have one of those games. You're going to have one of them games. That's just like the Cowboys losing to the Cardinals. The Cardinals ain't beat nobody else since then. It's just one of them games. um, let's get into the scores from week 7, starting with Jacksonville and the Saints. Um, 31-24. Man, what's up with Calvin Ridley, man? He didn't really get no targets in that game like that, man. I don't know if they was doubling him. Uh, I know the Saints defense is pretty tough, but you gotta get that boy going. I got him in my fantasy too. He was in my lineup. He gave me a donut as well, and I still won, y'all. I'm 6-1 in my league. Luckily, you know what I'm saying, the other teams been having off weeks as well. So, shout out to them though. But yeah, my weak ass Commanders lost to the Giants, 14-7. Bruh, I don't even think. I think we crossed the 50 two times in that game. We crossed the 50 two times. That's not even counting the time where we punted it, and they muffed the punt, and then we recovered it in the red zone. We two times, bro. And this is this is what I got to say about Eric Bieniemy starting off too slow. If you see the other team blitzing your ass, why not um, draw something up? I know you already got shit drawn up, but why not go to the rollouts? You know what I'm saying? You know they coming. We got. I think we lead the league in sacks given up. Sam Howell been sacked 40 times already, y'all, on the pace of beating David Carr record in 2002. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Draw up some shit where your quarterback can roll out. You know what I'm saying? Your tight ends can roll out. Your receivers can do quick slants, drag routes. Hit the running backs in the flats. Come on, bro. Quick shit, quick shit. You hurry up and get it out of his hand because you know they coming. You know we ain't got enough people who can block. Our pass blocking sucks. Our run blocking sucks. Uh, Andrew Wiley, we got him from the World Champion Chiefs, and this dude is trash. This dude is trash. I've been seeing him get his ass whooped all season so far. This is just terrible, man. It's terrible. EB, what? Come on, where's your adjustments? Do something about this shit. Talked all that shit, bro, and yeah, you can get the fuck up out of here with the rest of them, man. Get up out of here. Like I said, man, this was a week. This was a week of upsets. You know what I'm saying? The Giants beating the Commanders was one. Uh, the Browns and the Colts was probably the best game this week. The Browns and the Colts, them boys was. It was like, you know what I'm saying? They was throwing haymakers at each other, man. That was a good game. That was an interesting game because I got Jonathan Taylor on my team, so that was one of the games, of the 4 games I was watching. And man, dude, that was a good game. I wasn't expecting a game like that out of those two teams. No Anthony Richardson, and then Deshaun Watson went out early in that game. Um, I'm put a pin in that. I'm gonna talk about that. But yeah, Gardner Minshew, man, he look all right over there, man. Jonathan Taylor had a solid game. It was a good effort from the Browns. The Browns, even though they gave up 38 points, that defense still was balling. You know what I'm saying? They recovered a fumble in the end zone. Miles Garrett jumped over the goddamn offensive line to block a field goal. Man, that boy's a beast, man. Yeah, he's probably defensive player of the year so far, man. Shout out to him. Um, Deshaun Watson, man. I wonder if they regretting giving him all that guaranteed money, bro. Uh, he missed the majority of the season last year. He missed what, 11 games. Comeback didn't look too hot. Um, didn't look too hot. Beat my Commanders though. He's even though he looked trash in that game, still was able to beat us. Um, then this season he ain't looking like himself. I don't know what it is, bro. You got one of the best receivers in the league, one of the damn sure one of the best route runners in Amari Cooper. David Njoku is one of the best tight ends in the league, one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. Of course, you lost Nick Chubb, um, but Jerome Ford looks good. You know, y'all signed Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt looks solid. I think he's not in the best shape yet, but give him a couple more games to get in playing shape. He'll be good. Donovan People Jones, that boy got some wheels on him, man. You got stuff over there, man. So I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if he's not processing stuff. I don't know. I really ain't watched the Browns until this week, and you wasn't there to play, man. So you need to step that shit up, because all that money you got guaranteed, you playing like shit. And I wonder if they're regretting it right now, because you can do this same shit with Baker Mayfield. Um, Bills and the Patriots, another upset. Who the fuck seen that? After scoring 3 points in the last 2 weeks, who seen them scoring 29 against the Bills and beating them? Like I say, y'all, any given Sunday. I'm just saying. Uh, then, uh, I knew the Ravens was, favorite going into this game, but who the hell seen them beating the Lions 38-6? They was up by so much, man. It was looking so easy to. I stopped watching that game. I was like, this shit is over with. First half, bro, they had over 360 yards of total offense on the Lions, and the Lions got one of the best defenses in the league. Crazy, right? Uh, Lamar Jackson was looking good, and I just traded Lamar Jackson this week, y'all. I traded Lamar Jackson. I traded Zay Flowers. I just thought they offense was too slow for me. Thought it was too slow. I was like, fuck it. I can afford to trade him, get Bijan Robinson, because I needed running back depth. Um, who else did I trade for? I traded for Calvin Ridley. And then I put both of them in my starting lineup immediately, and both of them gave me donuts. Lamar Jackson had 38 fantasy points in my league. Uh, Zay Flowers only had about couple points, and then I traded Justice Hill um, for Calvin Ridley, Sam Howell, and Bijan Robinson. So for right now, he looked like he won that trade. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, luckily I still got stuff. I'm stacked over here. But yeah, I didn't see the Ravens doing that against the Lions, man. The Lions look shit hit different, bro. But like I said, it's any given Sunday. That's probably just a bad week. They've been beating up on everybody else, and the Ravens probably just had their number. Um, Another upset: Bears, 30 points against the Raiders, 12. Terrible, man. Terrible. Another upset: the Bucks and the Falcons. Falcons end up winning by 3 without playing Bijan Robinson as much. Um, 16-13. Uh, Another upset: Rams losing to the Steelers. That shit looked like Steelers house, bruh. Here in LA, gang of Steelers fans. That shit looked like Steelers house. It was probably about, what I'm saying, I'll say about 52-48 Steelers in that motherfucker. So 24-17. Um, Steelers defense always bailed them out, man. Always giving them ways to win, man. I mean, but that's football though. Defense supposed to. Uh, Said Bijan Robinson to get a single carry. He got one carry within the last minute of the game. One. If he's sick, why play him at all? Why even put him in as a decoy? Because that's what they was doing. They was putting him in as a decoy. He had a few snaps, but he's sick. Don't play him. And then at halftime, talk to the media, because I'm pretty sure they asked about him. Why not tell him that, hey, Bijan is sick? He came in sick. He probably got, some type of sick bug or something. um, Cardinals and Seahawks. Cardinals lost to the Seahawks 10-20. Um, Man, I don't know about y'all, but have y'all been hearing about Kyler Murray supposedly coming back within the next couple weeks or so. Uh, and he's coming to prove a point. Uh, he don't want Arizona tanking to get Caleb Williams. You know, they just signed him to that contract. What, maybe a year or two ago. So he's coming back. To make a statement. If I was him, I wouldn't go about it that way. Two, you might not be ready, even though they say he's ahead of schedule. That's ahead of schedule as far as rehabbing. You know what I'm saying? As far as healing, you already know Kyler Murray be running for his life, full speed, running like 80 miles per hour on that field. I don't think he's ready to do that just now. You know, but who knows? We'll see. We see, but that's the word out that he don't want them taking him for Caleb Williams, and I wouldn't either. Not if I'm the franchise quarterback and y'all just pay me, because where y'all gonna ship me to now? You know what I'm saying? These dudes be buying brand new houses and shit, getting a family, uh, getting their families settled in, just to move out within the next year or so. That stay home for now, and you thinking you're gonna be there for long term, and then you turn around, you out of there. You know, so I feel them. Life as an athlete is just like living in the military, bro. You living place to place, not knowing where you're gonna stay at next. You know what I'm saying? You just got a job in this city. Next time, next thing you know, you out of there. You looking for the next job in the next city, man. It's gonna go on and on. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call them journeyman players. Um, Packers and the Broncos. I knew the Broncos was gonna win this game. I knew they was gonna get them one on this one. 19-17. Uh, Chiefs and the Chargers. I knew the Chiefs was gonna win this one. 31-17. And then Sunday Night Football. I knew the Eagles was gonna beat the Dolphins. I knew they was gonna be more physical. Um, Physical beat finesse any day. Uh, and I just knew that defense was gonna show up against the Eagles, and I mean against the Dolphins. And not only that, everybody's saying now on these sports shows that the Dolphins, is 4-0 against teams that's under 500, which they are. And then when they play against tough teams like the Bills and the Eagles, you see what happened. Uh, So right now it's kind of out for them that y'all only gonna beat teams that y'all better than. But other than that, when y'all face these hard teams, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get y'all. Shit, they cheated us fans up. Um, it was. We gonna get into that too because the officiating been shitty all across the board, all across the league. Now, I pointed out to y'all a few weeks ago when we got cheated by the Eagles on the Terry McLaurin catch. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, People turned a blind eye to it. Then later on that night, on my Instagram story, I'm recording the game, the Jets against the Chiefs, and one of the offensive linemen is holding Jermaine Johnson, and he's holding him to where he's socking him in the face to get him off, and there's no flag call. Patrick Mahomes runs right by him, and a 20-yard run to seal the game, and it was nothing called. The play before that was Patrick Mahomes threw a pick, and they called holding on the defense. So officiating been really trash this season, man. And like I said, they need to be reprimanded, bro. Whenever they call a bad call, you know what I'm saying, they need to be investigated. They need to be on suspensions. They need to be fined. All that shit, bro, because they are determining the outcome of these games. And you don't want to be in a close game and leave it in the referee hands, because 9 times out of 10, it's not going to end good for your team. Um, then last night, we spoke about last night, Vikings, 49ers 22-17. Kirk Cousins was carving them boys up without Justin Jefferson. I'm about to go watch the Vikings and the Falcons next week. Going to Atlanta, watch that game with my boys. One of them a Falcon fan, one of them a Vikings fan. And I'm just going because I do stadium tours And I want to get the game pen to say that I've finally been to that stadium. Uh, I was trying to get him to go a couple weeks ago when we played, Atlanta out there, but he wanted to go to that game, so it's all good. But Kirk Cousins, man, Kirk Cousins threw for 378, two tubs, man. No Justin Jefferson, but the rookie Jordan Addison out of USC, boy, was balling last night. T.J. Hawkinson, 11 for 86. Safety blanket, man, 11 catches, bro. uh, I don't know what it is about the Vikings' run game, man, but their run game been looking real weak since they got rid of Dalvin Cook, man. I see they brought in Cam Akers, and Cam Akers had most of the carries, but I think Cam Akers gonna take over that job. I think they finally decided that Alexander Madison is not him. He's not that guy. Um, then the turnovers, man, turnovers from the 49ers. Brock Purdy throwing two picks. Um, and then Christian McCaffrey fumbling in the red zone. That's another fumble for Christian McCaffrey in the red zone, man. You gonna have to hold on to that ball high and tight, man. But yeah, that dude Karen Bynum, man, he had a solid game, man. Two picks. Yeah, what's up? It was up, man. And he had a little back pedal dance he did. He was trolling last night, man. He was trolling. But he had every reason to, man. He played big. He played major. And I love when cornerbacks have good games, man, being a former cornerback. So, man, let's get into the shoe of the week, man. Shoe of the week, man. Nike Speed Turf. This was Dan Marino's signature shoe, man. I had this shoe in the mid 90s, uh, 94, 95, 96, somewhere around up in there. They retroed it back in 2012. I got it then just for the nostalgia. They came out with the Dolphin colorway though, so I was like, it's Merino shoe. I get the Dolphin colorway. I think that colorway was in at that time too. It was sick, so I went ahead and got it. So yeah, I got a bunch of old shit. Old shit. A lot of shit I gave away. Some shit I kept. This is one of them, just in a bin full of shoes, full of junk, and it's more it's more dirt on here from the other shoes than me actually wearing the shoe. I think I only wore this shoe like 2 times, and I want to say I bought that shoe around the time my son was born. So yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, we talked about all the recap. That's the end of the recap. Let's talk about fantasy football pickups, y'all. Um, I was kind of ahead of the curve on this one. The number one player this week is Joshua Downs, wide receiver from Indy, uh, out of North Carolina. I picked him up a couple weeks ago. Um, Once Anthony Richardson went down, I seen uh, I seen he was a good target for Gardner Minshew. I want to say he had like 4 or 5 targets. I'm like, I'm like, all right, this dude is on to something right quick. I'm like, let me pick him up. I had, I want to say I had Antonio Gibson at the time, and we ain't really been giving Gibby the ball like that. So I'm like, shout out to Cam Carson, man. Appreciate you for being in here, bro. Uh, we ain't been giving Gibby the ball like that. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and pick this dude up. So I picked him up. I had him on my bench this week, and this dude had 17 points, bro. I'm like, damn, I should have played him over Calvin Ridley ass. But yeah, he's the number one guy this week, y'all. So in y'all fantasy leagues, you know what I'm saying? If he available, go pick him up. I think waivers hit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Go hurry and go get him. Um, Next player, Darrell Henderson, running back for the Rams. I see they just picked him back up. They having a tough time with running backs over there. All 8 running backs is hurt, so they picked him up back up. He's gonna be that guy over there. So y'all go pick him up if y'all having running back depth. Um, this guy was on there last year, but he was at the bottom of the list. Tajay Spears from Tennessee, running back. Y'all go pick him up. Uh, I seen Dawson Knox had an injury this week. Um, so Dalton Kincaid is one of them top guys now. So he's the next person. Go pick him up if you need tight end depth or if you need a tight end. Um, Kendrick Bourne, Big Dream, what's up, man? Dream big. Uh, Kendrick Bourne is the next guy. Kendrick Bourne had a solid game this week. Um, for the wide receivers, him and Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham finally was in the mix this week. Rashad Bateman was in the mix this week. So, you know what I'm saying? My fantasy owners, y'all go get those players, man. If Taysom Hill's still available, go get Taysom Hill. You already know he's Swiss Army knife. Dude play quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Suave was good. Tight end, everything, man. You know, if you just need somebody that's gonna give you some points in a PPR league or even a standard league, man, y'all go out there and go get Taysom. Uh, Devin Singletary, running back, Houston. Uh, if he's available, go pick him up. He was at a slow start, uh, but you know his workload is picking up, so go get him. And I don't want to butcher this dude's name. Imari Demer Dermaquado. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Demercado. Whatever, man. Running back from the Cardinals. Him. Go pick him up, man. Um, yeah, that's it for us. You know, fantasy wise, that's all I got for y'all. Um, I'm gonna update y'all with my fantasy team. Uh, so I just won. I'm in the standard league, y'all. CBS standard league. So it's touchdown based. You don't really get um, points off of yards like that. Just say I used to be in Yahoo and ESPN. So just say your wide receiver, your running back gets 50 yards. That's 5 points in each of those leagues. Um, 50 yards in this league is 2 points. So it's based off of touchdowns. You want to do who get touchdowns. You want to do who get a lot of targets. You want to do who get a lot of yards. Um, Yerna. Um, so yeah. So I won 55-43. I had Jalen Hurts who gave me 16 points. He throw a pick six. So in this league, you throw a pick six, you lose 6 points. Um, so I could have had what's that 61 points, but due to the pick six, I only had 55. So Hurts gave me 16. Swift gave me 2. I got DeAndre Swift. Um, Jonathan Taylor gave me 10. Calvin Ridley gave me a donut. Uh, Devontae Smith gave me 1 point. Dallas Goedert gave me 9 points. Bijan Robinson gave me 0. Justin Tucker gave me 8 points. Commanders defense gave me 9 points. Um, like I said, I just traded for Sam Howell. So the 3 players I just traded for gave me a total of 2 points. Sam Howell had 2 points. Uh, Jahan Dotson, 1 point. Amon-Ra St. Brown gave me 12 points, but I had him on the bench. Joshua Downs gave me 17 points, but I had him on the bench. Sam Laporta gave me 2 points. I had him on the bench. Jahmyr Gibbs, 10 points on my bench. And the Browns defense gave me 12 points on my bench. So I was lucky to get out of that. That was a bad week for me, and I still came out with a W. 6-1, y'all. This league, I made the playoffs one time. This is my 6th season. I made the playoffs 1 year. That's how hard it is to win in this league, bro. And I love it so much. Like every league, every year, I'm in probably like 3 or 4 fantasy leagues. I cut all that down to one league this year and focusing on this league. So look at me now, 6-1, ahead of everybody in the league. Let's get to the week 8 predictions. You know, matchups and predictions. Thursday night we got the Bills hosting the Buccaneers. Um, I think the Bills gonna bounce back on that one, smack up the Buccaneers. Um, 6-1 Eagles against my Commanders. Oh man, dude. Even though you know divisional games, they always close. They can go either way. I ain't fucking with us. It's a wrap. Taking the Eagles on that one, man. I want to say fuck the Commanders so bad. I love my team, but I hate my team, man. Fuck them right now. Shit. Uh, then we got the Dolphins against the Patriots. Look, another divisional game. Can go either way. Um, I'm gonna take the Dolphins to bounce back though and get them a W. Um, Next game, it's a New York game. It's a home game for both of these teams. Uh, it's a home game for both of these teams, Jets and the Giants. So that house is gonna be split, y'all. New York is gonna be going crazy, man. We might see one of them stadium fights at that motherfucker. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we see a stadium fight at this game, y'all. Uh, Next game, we got Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. 5-2 against 4-2. It's crazy. Pittsburgh Steelers is 4-2 right now. Even though their offense is trash, they still 4-2. That's a good team, bro. That's a good, well coached team. Cause they're gonna find ways to win. Unlike my team, we're gonna find every way to lose. Giants was giving us the game, bro. They had so many miscues and we still couldn't win, bro. I'm sorry. I always revert back to my team. But when you see teams play good, despite, their bad play, that's just good coaching. That comes down to good coaching, man. Good coaching, you know what I'm saying? Players playing hard, all that good stuff, man. But I think I'm going to go with I'm gonna go Pittsburgh on that one, man. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh on that one. They in Pittsburgh, so I'm gonna go Pittsburgh on that one. Next game, Falcons and the Titans. If Bijan Robinson playing, I'm going with the Falcons. If not, I'm going with the Titans. Arthur Smith playing against his old team that he was a coordinator of. I think he'll go in there and win, but I think he's gonna need. Sorry if y'all hear my gardener cutting my grass, y'all. Next game, Texans versus the Panthers. The Panthers look like they gonna fucking get Caleb. Shit, 0-6. They probably do what the Cardinals did a few years back, yo. When they had what's the old boy named Josh Rosen. Took him in the first round and then doubled back and got Kyler Murray the next year and then traded Josh Rosen. This what this looked like. Panthers just can't get it together, man. And they be in games too. They be competing. They just can't win. But we'll see, man. I like C.J. Stroud though. Yeah, not too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna get him too much, but I like C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's playing solid. I like what the Texans doing over there. I like the way they drafted too. You know what I'm saying? I like their receivers over there. Their receivers wasn't high on everybody's charts, but they over there balling, man. They got Dalton Schultz. I think they can do better. I don't know if Dameon Pierce is just. I don't know. He's probably off to a slow start. He's not looking like Dameon Pierce last year, but I think they're gonna get it together though, man. That division is wide open over there. Next game, Rams and the Cowboys. They in Dallas. I got Dallas winning that game. Tiny and Pun. We got a group chat. Me, Tiny, Pun, and MM. And we be talking shit to each other every Sunday. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Boy, I can't wait for this one. Birdman head rub. Woo. Bart Scott. Can't wait. Yeah. uh, this game, Packers and the Vikings. It's an even game. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take Minnesota in this one, man. Packers. I'm just ain't trusting the Packers like that since A-Rod not there, y'all. Even though I'm a Washington fan, my favorite quarterbacks always came out of Green Bay. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. I'm just not messing with this Jordan Love dude, and I'm not really big on quarterbacks like that. But I always love Brett Favre because his grit, how tough he was, and same with Aaron Rodgers. Next game, Colts and the Saints. Saints is a 1 point. Colts is a 1 point favorite. Uh, is David Carr back? Y'all let me know. David Carr played. I think David Carr played. Should you start Cup or Thielen? Start Cup. Start Cup, because even though Cup playing against Dallas, Cooper Cup is Cooper Cup. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Cup gonna get his. Um, Cup had an ugly week versus Pittsburgh. Yeah, but it's Pittsburgh, man. Pittsburgh defense is tough. All three levels. All three levels. I know Cowboys is banged up in the secondary. And is what's his name still out? Can't think of his name. Oh boy, who were Van Der Esch. I think he's still out. Puka went for 150. Puka's nice. Man, that dude is nice, man. That's a diamond in the rough right there, man. Rams got them one right there, man. He can be a possible Cup replacement. If you wanted to trade Cup and get some stuff back for him, you will be okay. Because I know, their future picks for the Rams is looking pretty slim because they gave them all up. From when they had, Jalen Ramsey and Von Miller and all them dudes, and now they ain't got none of them dudes, and now ain't got none of them picks. So, starting Thielen over Keenan on my flex, dog. I know Thielen been balling last couple weeks. I give you that. He been balling. He been having a cool, couple games. But man, that's tough. You got some good receivers, man. That's tough. I like Keenan Allen though, and I see that. Who the Chargers play? Let me see who the Chargers playing. Chargers on the bye? No, Chargers already had a bye. Chargers play the Bears. Oh my gosh, man! If you don't put Keenan Allen in there and stop playing. Receivers: AJ Brown, Cooper Kupp. Damn, you got all that heat. Hey, put that up again. Let me see that again. Dog, that's all the receivers you got on your fantasy team? That's crazy. Who all let you get that? Damn, who drafted in your league? You probably thin at running back. If you that good, roll runner hop. What's up, bro? If you got that many receivers, bro, then I mean you thin at running back, tight end, quarterback. Your quarterback might be mediocre. Your running backs might be mediocre. So you eating at the receiver spot. That's crazy. Where I stopped at the Colts and the Saints. I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts on that one. We got an 8-man league. Okay, that's why 8-man league. That's right. Okay. Me, I'm in a 12-man league, so we ain't even like that. And the way that we draft, just say, the number one pick, the number 5th pick, and the number 8th pick, they get to pick who they want in their division. What managers they want in their division. So if you weak, you get picked in this division, and just say that if the number 1 man draft Patrick Mahomes, the number 2 man is going to draft Travis Kelce just so he can't have him. You know what I'm saying? And have double points. That's how it be. So just say when it's time to pick kickers and it's coming back, I'm picking, Bucker before the dude who got Patrick Mahomes can pick him. That's how it is in our league. It's cutthroat, but it's pretty dope. But you got to be real strategic. Um, Browns and Seahawks. Seahawks is favorite. They playing in Seattle. Um, I need to see the injury report before that game. If Deshaun Watson is playing, fuck it, Deshaun Watson ain't gotta play. I'm taking Seattle. Fuck it, I'm taking Seattle on that one. I think Seattle gonna get them. Ravens and the Cardinals. Of course, I'm taking the Ravens. Um, Chiefs and the Broncos. Damn, didn't we just see this game? Didn't they just play last week? Shit. They playing in Denver. I'm going with the Chiefs. Goddamn Broncos. Bengals play 49ers. They play them in Frisco. If Trent Williams and Debo out again, I'm going with the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals anyway. That's going to be my upset of the week. 49ers, if y'all fall to 5-3, 3 straight L's, y'all might start wanting to do something, man. And I want to say this is the last week this is the last week for the trade deadline. Y'all might want to make something happen. The Bears against the Chargers. Damn, the Chargers is 2-4? Shit. Oh, they playing here in LA. I know that's gonna be an empty ass stadium. Nah, there's a few Bear fans here. Shit, my boy Bell probably go to that game just to see his team. I'm taking the Chargers though. Taking the Chargers, and then wow, how ironic, the Raiders on Monday night against the Lions in Detroit. I probably just watched that game based off of my fantasy team because I got Gibbs, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I got Sam Laporta. He said, did I bet at all? Yeah, I bet on Prize Picks. I bet on this app called Bookmaker, but it was so many upsets, man. I ain't even bother to look at it. I knew my money was gone. Yeah, but I'm taking the Lions for the last game of the week, man. That's gonna wrap up, week 8 predictions and matchups and predictions. And then that wraps up week 7 recap too. Tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow we gonna cook something up for y'all, man. On Fig Community World, me, T-Rail, 6, his boy Stitt, aka Rug Cuz. Numbers on the board, man. Sports show tomorrow, man. 11 a.m. Y'all tune in, man. It's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something. Y'all might see me in different character tomorrow, man. I'm gonna bring it, especially when it comes to football. Basketball, we got basketball tonight, y'all. We got basketball starting tonight. We got them Lakers, man. Lakers and the world champions playing tonight, man. Who do I got? I don't think the Lakers got nothing for the Nuggets tonight. Then we got the Suns and the Warriors, and I just seen some about Bradley Beal might not play. So that's crazy. I'm gonna go with the Warriors on that one, but I think the Nuggets is gonna get the Lakers tonight. I just hope it's a good game. I hope all that shit that Anthony Davis was talking, he back it up because the Joker ain't no joke, man. I just hope LeBron looks like LeBron, year 21 or not. You know what I'm saying? I just want LeBron to still look like LeBron, yo. I know His clock is ticking. I know he's the oldest player in the league now, but I don't ever want to see LeBron look like, damn, LeBron fell off. Remember when LeBron was 38, 39, and nigga was only averaging 10 points? Nah, I still want LeBron to still do LeBron things, and I still want LeBron to go out on top just like that, because ain't no. I think the only nigga who did it like that was Mike. Even though when he went to the Wizards was old, he still was averaging 20 points. He still was blocking nigga shit off the backboard. You gotta think, Mike was 40 years in age, but far as basketball years, Mike took a lot of years off. So Mike didn't look old like that, you know what I'm saying? But we know he wasn't a Mike in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? In the words of Shannon Sharp, Goat James, hey, fact, fact. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is the GOAT. I slightly got Michael over him because Mike ain't never lost. Mike could have won 8 championships in a row had he not retired that first time around. Um, and then Mike took a lot of years off in between, you know what I'm saying, coming back. He took, 4 years off before he came back with the Wizards. Um, but yeah, man, I just hope, Lakers have a solid season. Me, I root for the Lakers, because they got LeBron on there, man. But I really root for players. I like players. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been much into basketball. Basketball left bad taste in my mouth, man. Once Kevin Durant went over there and joined the Warriors, and they beat LeBron ass twice. Uh, when he was with Cleveland, that right there, I kind of stopped. I kind of took a step back from basketball. Like, I watch it, but I don't. I ain't been in love with basketball in a while. You know, that right there fucked things up for me. You stand on during Fig Muni work? No, no. I'm about to get off and let them do they thing, man. Uh, that's gonna conclude this episode of Post Game Pull Up with Hove. Um, y'all tap back in on Friday. Friday we're gonna talk about the Thursday night football game, and shit, I might have some prize picks for y'all too in that one too. Uh, shit, I might start doing some shit on Sunday too. You know what I'm saying? As long as my son ain't got no games on Sunday, that him having games on Sunday be kind of fucking me up. It fucked me up during Saturdays. I can't watch college football like that because I gotta take him to his games, and then I be there at games watching the teams before him play, and then I be talking to parents and shit and talking to the homies. So I don't really get to watch all the college football like that. I get to watch it when I come home. And then when he be having games on Sunday, it be kind of fucking me up too because I be having to leave right before the 10 a.m. 10 a.m. games is over, and then right before the 1 a.m. games. And I get to watch a little bit of the 1 a.m. games before his game come on at 3 o'clock. So it kind of messed me up. So yeah, that's gonna conclude this episode, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share it. Y'all tune in to tomorrow. Numbers on the board, Fig Community World with me, T-Rail 6 Stat. Um, yeah, man. And then what else? What else? Yeah, go watch the news. Uh, what else tonight, man? Uh, what's today? Tuesday. I don't know if it's gonna be a lady night or not. If not, if it is, go and tune into that too. But man, that's gonna do it for me, man. I appreciate y'all. Know what I'm saying? Until next time. Peace.